Hey, it's Shawn Casemore, and I want to thank you for joining me on another one of our video series on how to get new customers now. You know, we're faced with some very interesting times, and for many entrepreneurs and small business owners, some very challenging times. That said, it's not time to back off or to slow down when it comes to trying to get new customers. In fact, there's a few strategies I want to share with you today that I personally use and I have all of our coaching clients use that will help them so that when things do start to pick up again, and they will, it's not a matter of if they will, it's when they will, they're well positioned to capitalize on their marketplace. In fact, these are great times when it comes to trying to expand because you're often able to do so with less effort and less investment than you can during boom times. So let me share with a few things you can do that really cost you no money. They take a little bit of time, and I presume at this point you do have some of that time available. First off, think about your customers, your past customers, your existing customers, and obviously those customers you've tried to work with. If you're genuinely concerned about them and about their business, about them as individuals, which I'm sure you are, now's a great time to reach out. Not to sell them something, not to pitch them something, not to flog them with a bunch of emails, but to really just reach out, check in, and say, wow, crazy times we're having. I hope you're doing well. If you want to go further than this, the second thing I'd recommend is when you think about your business today, is there something that you can offer to customers that really doesn't require a lot of time or effort on your part or on your company's part, but it's something your customers would find of value and would be helpful in today's environment? An example I'll share with you, a lot of restaurants, at least here where I am right now in Canada, are being forced to close. So restaurateurs that have always just had a restaurant, they never did takeout, are now shifting to providing takeout. And in fact, they're seeing this, many of them, as a new opportunity because there has been a boom in the order groceries online, have it delivered to my home market. So many of them that are approaching this positively. Of course, there's some that are just closing the doors and they're giving up. But there's some saying, you know, this is the time for me to take a look at this as an opportunity for my business. How can this help me expand my business? And of course, when they're able to open again, there'll be an even greater customer base if they do this expansion correctly. So think about reaching out to customers in a genuine way to see how they're doing. Secondly, think about what is it that you can offer them that maybe costs you little to nothing or just takes a little bit of time that they might find of value or helpful in times like these. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just reaching out alone is often enough. Then the third thing I want you to think about is in how you interact with your customers, what can you shift to virtually? So if you do a lot of customer meetings, now's the time to invest in some technology to allow you to do this more virtually. You can use simple tools like Zoom, GoToWebinar as a platform. I've used both of them actually. Even a tool like Loom is a great tool to do videos of screenshots with you talking that you can then send on through email. So it's a great time to think about your interactions with customers and identify how you can shift to doing more virtually, because I think as we come out of this, there's going to be more expectation around virtual interactions and a more willingness to adopt and accept virtual interactions. So there's three ideas, three things you can be working on now that are going to position you well. And I also think you're going to find just the reaching out and connecting with customers is something that's emotionally going to make you feel better. Because if you're genuinely trying to help people, now's the time to do it. People are going to appreciate it. And not only will you expand relationships so that when we start to pick up, you'll have new opportunities before you, but you'll just feel better as a human being. I'm Shawn Casemore. I appreciate you joining me on this, another one in our videos on how to get new customers now. Stay tuned for more. Hit that subscribe button. I'm releasing at least 3 new videos every week, and I'm going to stay with this theme in the short term here at least as to where we are today and some things you can keep working on in order to keep moving ahead and getting new customers. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. You can always find me and find us at www.theuenetwork.com. We'll talk again soon. Take care.